All right, so I want to ask you a question about your startup business. What would it look like if your startup business had advice given to it specifically related to the things that cause difficulty for startup business owners? So I'm talking about effectively selecting products. I'm talking about effectively building a service that customers are going to engage with. I'm talking about building an effective daily routine, managing cash flow. What would it look like if you had advice from the best people in business who could help you with building your brand and your identity, helping you with the art of selling, and even motivating you in general to make sure you get massive results? What about if those people weren't just giving advice through books or through courses or a DVD or something you've seen on YouTube, but they'd been asked specific questions related to a startup course and then given their insight and advice with in mind the fact that a startup business owner or entrepreneur just like you would be learning from them? Now, what about if those people were best-selling authors? I'm talking about New York Times bestsellers, Forbes best-selling books, the ones that are in the stock exchange website, the Wall Street Journal, the many other magazines and top 10 lists as well. What about if those people taught business courses, so MBAs and executive MBAs, at the world-class business schools that we all know? So I'm talking about Wharton, Harvard, Harvard Law, Princeton, Yale, Oxford, Cambridge, London Business School, London School of Economics. Okay? What about if the people who are providing this information and advice were also business leaders themselves? So directors and board level members of companies like Google, Facebook, Yahoo, the likes of Red Bull, Microsoft, Amazon, okay? These people have been interviewed by me and they've been either taken for coffee, I've had dinner with them, or perhaps it's just been an email or a phone call. But their advice and insight has provided the content for the course that you're watching the introduction video for right now. Okay? So the 8-Step Startup course focuses on 8 themes, core fundamental themes that will drive a concept or an idea or perhaps the beginnings of a business through to real, commercial positioning where it can actually start to make some money. Now, this course has been built not just with the content I've described, but also with my experience. So my name's Richard Moore. I've run 4 businesses of my own, 4 startups, and that is on the back of 15 years of experience in business, in sales, in marketing, and mentoring dozens of other startup companies, both in London, where I've worked for 10 years, and through my own mentoring as well. Okay? The reason I've done this is because I was starting to look around YouTube and see, not just YouTube in fact, but look further afield and see a distinct lack of content and substance when it comes to mentoring, specifically in business. There is a sea of people online, a sea of people that profess to know everything there is about business, if only you'd give them your email address. Okay? There's a sea of people online that are very persuasive. They're great at constructing an elegant marketing proposition for you. They may sit in a fancy car. They may seduce you by standing on a desert island somewhere or flashing cash at you. But I'm deliberately sitting in an office that doesn't look particularly snazzy because I'm more interested in the content and the substance. So for those who are interested in a get-rich-quick scheme, one where perhaps within moments you're going to be making thousands of pounds with very little effort, sadly I'm not going to be able to help you. However, if you want someone who is widely read and who is engaged directly with best-selling authors, deans and professors of the top business schools worldwide, and industry leaders from the most recognised companies who have been asked to provide insight specifically for this course, well, then you're in the right place. So what the course will do for you is it will do two things. It will either validate what you already think is right about the approach you're taking, and it will add huge value to what you already know. Because with my insight based on trial and error and mistakes I've made in a short 15 years, but combined with literally hundreds of years of experience combined from all of the people that I've been in touch with, what we've got here is huge amounts of successful people sharing the things that got them to be where they are, sharing the things that they pass on, sharing the things that have made them multi-millionaires, best-selling authors, or in fact sitting on the top of the biggest companies in the world, okay? It's about mistake avoidance. It's also about getting to massive results very quickly, okay? So what it requires from you is a real sense that this is the right time for you, a real sense that dedication and commitment is what you're all about, okay? Follow through is what will take you to massive success. You just have to have faith that the content from the best people in business is probably the stuff worth listening to, okay? So I spent 10 years in London, working 60-hour weeks in the city. I decided after a while that I wanted to do something a bit more based on my terms, and having run 4 successful businesses of my own, I've enjoyed putting together a course which is almost 80 lessons, 80 lectures. Each of them will be about half an hour to an hour long, and the amount of value is absolutely outrageous in there, because I'm sharing all of these insights with you with a view to you making success directly from it. Okay, so if you're interested in taking advantage of the course, then all you need to do is apply directly at the top of this page. You can directly send through your information and reason why you would like to be part of 8-Step Startup. At the moment we are beta testing. What that means is that the course is about halfway complete. Okay, I'm constantly uploading the more and more information as I get more of these people providing me with information, and so you get first access to the information as it goes live on the site. Okay, when we are officially going live, when the course is complete, the price will be a lot higher, but this gives you a chance to test the material and build your company right away. In addition, as a thank you for being patient whilst the content gets loaded, and by the way, you get access to this content forever. It is yours to access as much as you like and as many times as you wish. I'm also offering beta testers, upon acceptance, 90 days of direct mentoring one-on-one with me, which means with you working for 90 days and your business, we will, through an intensive period, build a tremendously successful platform for you to realize your dreams and your income with massive results, all based on the content provided from these top people. So it's all down to one simple question. Are you going to choose to go it alone? Are you going to try and look at speaking to friends and family? Perhaps spend all your time reading just some books yourself and see if that will maybe help you? Or are you going to learn directly from the best in the world? Okay, I'm the messenger. I'd like to think I can add quite a bit of value as well, but The main part is that all of these people have contributed very kindly to make sure this is the most effective course for startup businesses online. Okay? I look forward to receiving your application. Make the right choice, and thanks very much for watching.